Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Niara Alexis, and today, like the title says, I'm going to be doing a wear test and review of the Fenty Eaze stick. I think that's what it's called. So let's go ahead and get into the wear test. We're starting off this review with the wear test, which I usually don't do, but I did not have time to like film like the full sit down look with it last night. So if you're here, you want to know about the Fenty Eaze Drop Tint stick. I have tried the Fenty Eaze Drop liquid, and I will say the first time I tried that, I was not impressed, but I also was like a full coverage type of girl then, where like I only wanted to wear like full coverage super matte makeup. And my style of makeup has changed since then, if you've been watching my channel. So I need to go back and try that, but I want to try this. When I saw this was coming out, I was like immediately yes. Also, ignore the background. It's Saturday. We cleaning the sheets and linens and stuff. Go wash your sheets. So I got two shades. I got shade 18 and 20 because I felt like these shades looked the best based off of what I saw online. I did not shade match in store. I bought them online and I just picked them up. So let's swatch it first. This is shade 18. So when you open it, it has like one of these little things on it. I never know how to get these off without ripping off the whole like product. Like, have you ever done that where you had a product like that and you end up taking off half the product with it? So this is what it looks like. Let's shade match. Oh, I don't know why I thought it was just gonna be like the lightest wash or something. Then let's do shade 20. They look very similar. Let me blend them both out. I don't know. Like, they both, like, what do y'all think? Obviously, like, by the time y'all watch this, I'm gonna have picked one. Okay, you know what? I'm thinking shade 20. Shade 20, shade 18. Like, honestly, they both blend in. But I feel like, I'm trying to look on the camera. No, I feel like shade 20 looks a little chalky back here, and I feel like shade 18. Okay, so we're gonna go with shade 18. Low to mid 80s here in Chicago today. I'm going on a boat tour. I live in Chicago. If you've never been to Chicago or you're visiting Chicago in the summertime, I always recommend you go on the architectural like Chicago boat tour. It's so nice. I live here and I've been like several times. Like, I recommend it to anybody. If you live here, if you're a tourist, like, it's just such a nice way to experience Chicago. I will say it's super creamy when you put it on. Like, it just goes right on. And I do have a little like blemish right there. I was picking at it. I shouldn't have been. I'm not expecting it to cover that up, but we will see. I also don't want to put makeup right there in general, so actually we won't see, because I don't like putting makeup on top of my blemishes. I feel like it just makes it worse. Brush that I'm using, this is the Mented like foundation brush. I just always like to use like a stiffer, more like compact brush when I'm blending in like creamy stuff like this or stick products like this. So this is what our face looks like. Sorry if the lighting is weird. I just got this new light and I was supposed to be able to clip it to my phone, but it's like weighing down my tripod and it keeps pushing. It's a whole thing. Anyways, this is what we look like. This is light coverage. And I can't remember how let's see what they say on the box. Blurs and evens complexion, check. It definitely did that. Light coverage and a smooth glide stick. And the stick is super duper smooth. Like, be light-handed with it. I could see that being a product where like if you push down on it too hard, it might break. You get the color payoff. You don't need to press down really hard. Even these little things, like when you see like the product that is on there, it's probably like too bright, but there's product on here just from this sitting on top of it. I'm gonna finish putting on my makeup and you guys can just watch. And I'll have everything linked down below. that, so I didn't even bother putting concealer on because I'm gonna have sunglasses on the whole time anyway. And I hate like trying to keep this part like together, you know, like when you put your concealer on, you got sunglasses on. So I just have on bronzer, blush, setting powder. I did my brows. I used some of the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, and that's it. That's all I'm doing for today. I didn't even put like my Laura Mercier setting powder on, which is like my usual go-to. My first impression is it's nice. It's really, really nice.
First municipal pier number 2 for freight and passenger trafficking. Then used as a naval training base for World War II pilots. Training.
Okay, the air is kind of loud, but I just wanted to show y'all what my face looks like. I was on the boat for like 2 hours or so. You definitely are radiant, glowy, all of that stuff. It's not like a matte finish anything, but it held up well. It did not wear off. And when I say I was in the sun, like I was in the sun. It was hot. Like I'm shiny, I'm oily. I could use some setting powder, but my makeup's not gone. This is nice. This is a good wear test. So now I'm gonna try it like just our normal like setup, sitting down, and I'll give you like my final thoughts on it. All right, so we're back. You guys saw my like day like time wear test. So yesterday I was wearing the shade 18. I want to try both of the shades again though to see, do I really prefer the shade 18 like for full glam? And I don't even know if I'm doing full glam, but I'm wearing more makeup than I was yesterday. So this is shade 18 again. Let's swatch shade 20 again to see which one like we actually really like. I think I'm gonna end up going with shade 18 because as like the months progress, my skin is gonna lighten up, you know, for the winter time. So let's see. So shade, that's shade 18 back here. Let's use another brush. Let's use this little flat foundation brush. And this is shade 20. Okay, now in this lighting, I feel like shade 20 is better and shade 18 is too light. Am I keeping both of them? I mean, I ain't. So we're gonna go with shade 20 today. Did it look like that yesterday? I have no idea. Like my face didn't look crazy yesterday. I hope it didn't. This is like a little flat foundation brush. I don't think the company is around anymore. It's like an Instagram company that I got it from, but just any flat foundation brush should do. And I feel like if you want like a little bit more coverage, like whether you're using like a cream or a liquid, these type of brushes are really good for that. So I'm not going for like a full glam type of look today, but it's definitely more than what we had on yesterday. So I'm just gonna pat this in, and I have this blemish right here that I've been picking at. I'm not necessarily trying to cover it or anything, but you know, I'll put a little bit over it. I could see this would be a great like little summertime, like everyday, or a warm weather like vacation everyday, like just throw it on type of deal. Like this feels very nice. So I'm gonna do the transfer test and I'm gonna do my oil test, which I feel like I haven't done that in a while. So I have this paper towel right here. I'm gonna rip her up. Let's just do the oil transfer test. We'll just do it back here. And basically what I'm doing this for is to see like how much oil does this product give off. And as you can see, this paper is stick. When I tell y'all I feel like it's a super glue to my face, it is sticking, babe. Which it usually does that if it's like a liquid product that's not like a matte finish or like any sort of cream product. So I'm gonna let that chill there for a second to see how much how much oil will accumulate, because the oil will show through on the back of this sheet as like dark, like it'll look like I wet it with water or whatever. So while that is percolating, I'm gonna do my oil test. Just gonna take a big fluffy brush, and I'm using my Laura Mercier setting powder. This is the banana one. It does have a little color payoff, but it's not crazy, just because I don't feel like going to get my translucent one. So I'm just gonna block that like right here on this part of my face. So it's one sheet over here. I'm gonna press it in right here on my face where I have not put any powder. And I don't know if it's like the camera's really picking that up, but there's a very little color payoff, and that was one thing that I was so happy about, and I kind of figured this would turn out this way when I was wearing my makeup yesterday. My makeup did not melt off at all, and usually makeup that has like a high transfer will easily be gliding and sliding and wearing off of your face throughout the day. So I'm assuming when I do this side where I've set it, like this doesn't even want to stick. I promise you it's probably gonna be nothing. There's nothing on here, like literally like the faintest hint of something, and that might just be from the setting powder. So this side is what came off with no setting powder, this side is with setting powder. So transfer is like very good, like, and so far usually by now this would have started turning something if oil, like if it had a high oil content coming through. That doesn't mean there isn't any oil in here, but for me as like someone that has oily skin, it's not producing a ton of oil, and it's really sticking because this is like a cream product, so it is gonna hold on. But you can also see on the back of the sheet, as long as that was sitting there, you don't see a bunch of brown anything there. Like again, a testament to like the transfer. Miss girl. Okay, now that is good. I haven't had an oil and transfer test turn out that good, like I won't say ever, but maybe in a very long time. These are really bomb. I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup. I'll just throw on some music so y'all can watch, and I'll come back in the end so you can see my finished look with like a full face of makeup. Okay, so this is what our makeup looks like finished. Again, like it's not super heavy makeup. I didn't even put on lashes. I normally always have to wear lashes on camera, but I feel like I've just not really been into lashes lately. I don't know. Like I've been into my own lashes, not wearing fake lashes. But anyways, this is a finished look. I think it looks gorgeous. So you can see whether you wear like very minimal makeup or you wear a lot of makeup. And I won't even say a lot, but just more heavier makeup. This product looks so good and your skin is just gonna look amazing. Like I'm usually like a super matte type of girl. I don't even mind the shine that I have right here. This is just like your skin. Like if you've been looking for a product, where'd they go? If you've been looking for a product where your skin just looks amazing, this is it. I did not put any highlight on. You see how like my cheekbones is pop, like everything just has like a natural glow to it. Like Rihanna, girl. That's it. That's our makeup for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.